Welcome to Own the Chaos. The stock market is crazy and chaotic.
And crash. You son
Oh, God. Hold on. Pause.
Brad and Fat Man Zoom are here to help you own it.
They were targeting Wall Street when they should have been targeting Capitol Hill. They should have been targeting DC. This is the same thing, and this is what people keep missing.
Taking it to the suits, being relatable and hilarious.
You bought GameStop at 400, didn't you? To the moon, baby. To the moon.
Get ready to own the chaos in 3, 2, 1.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Own the Chaos. My name is Brad. That guy all the way down there is Fat Man Zoom.
Let's go.
I still have a body, people. And we got some special guests here, but let me go ahead and get on with the pleasantries. The stock market's crazy and chaotic. We made it our mission to help you guys own it. Fat Man Zoom, what up, my man?
What's up, man? Starting 5, we have Mysterious Gal. Hold on, let me get a little bass in there. We got Mysterious Gal, Sean Ethier, Sam Cisneros, Rudy Brown, Kyle Ziegler. Starting 5.
What's up, man?
I got a song in my head,
What's the song?
and I can't stop playing it in my head.
Is it Backstreet Boys?
Fire starting in my heart, reaching the fever pitch, and it's bringing me out the dark. The stars of you remind me. I've been having a lot of songs replay in my head. So sorry, guys.
Fat Man Zoom's having a great week. Just put it that way.
I had a great night.
Yes.
Last night. But I had a little bit of an incident today, so I'm on the DL. I'm trying to fight through it, but I got injured, folks. I had a little bit of a crash on the longboard with this guy right here. Long story short, I'm too damn old to be riding a longboard. I think that's the moral of the story.
Yeah.
But I'm going to power through. What's up, people? Jess Hernandez. We are not live tomorrow, and I appreciate the birthday wishes.
So Fat Man Zoom has a birthday.
Thanks, Sam.
It's tomorrow.
We did have a great night, Sam.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
The big 3-9s tomorrow. I'm already planning 4-0, but that's why we got these guys in town. Got some buddies in town. We did a crab feast. So if you guys aren't familiar with Baltimore, this is that's our thing. It's a Baltimore crab feast. So he's from Maryland, so that doesn't count. But he's never been to a crab feast. So we got a lot to talk about. Guys, today is going to be not so much about the market. We're going to go over it pretty quickly.
Yes.
We'll talk about some stuff, but I also want you guys to get a little bit of behind the scenes of like the relationships we've had, get some friends on, and us just kind of shoot the shit.
Yeah, and
right?
get some maybe some beginner questions answered. We have you guys watch 2 people that have no idea what they're talking about most of the time, and now you have 4 of them. So we're going to get some other guys to chat with us and just ask us some questions that maybe you guys have had, but maybe just have never asked as well. So it's going to be good, man.
I'll be honest, I haven't even looked at the market.
It's not good.
Really?
Just not talk about it.
I saw it started out all right, and then
No.
Is tech still up?
Yeah, so tech was sort of up. It started to make a little bit of a comeback, but overall, I mean, the markets are still pretty red. I'm sorry. Let me take that back. The S&P has gone red to green. NASDAQ has actually made its move back up. NASDAQ's been green all day, led by tech, of course. And actually, the Dow is making a little bit of a comeback, too. The Dow was down as low as 400 points, now only down 167.
I got a couple big dogs moving. Square's looking great. AMD's looking great.
Oh, yeah. The tech sector is on fire today, for sure.
Lululemon and Tesla still hopefully making that move. What's that resistance? 620? Are we trying to get Tesla above 620?
630 is where we're looking at.
Hopefully we do that, but I'm green, so I'll take green, any sort of green.
Yeah, man. I mean, 10-year yield's down, so usually means that it's good for growth, and that's what's going on. A lot of it has to do with the Fed meeting yesterday, basically talking about, and we talked about this yesterday, of just, how they were planning on potentially, they're talking about raising rates in 2 years, and everybody lost their shit. So I think that there's not a whole lot of things to worry about, and the economy isn't slowing down. And so I think just holding on to whatever it is that you have is probably going to be the best bet.
Is the buying opportunity now for you, or are you going to wait? Because I know you had some cash on hand and you freed up for this opportunity.
Yes.
Is it now, or are you going to wait a couple more days to see how it plays out?
It's now. I started a position on Wish.
Oh, no, you did not.
I sure did.
What?
Yeah,
that's surprising.
It came down from $30, and it's at like $10. So
for those of you who don't know, Brad is one of Wish's biggest customers.
or so they say. Or so they say.
Do you even peg, bro? All right, sorry. That's a different show for a different time, a different
Jesus
podcast.
Christ.
On that note, I think it's time for introductions.
Yes, let's do it.
All right, folks, you got it, man. You're good at this stuff. Good.
All right, so we have. I feel like I'm just gonna.
We got Raleigh, North Carolina. In the
We have
house.
Raleigh, North Carolina in the house. So we got my man Freddie Valois. You guys know that we've talked about him quite a bit, and is a local celebrity down in Raleigh. He's. I mean, would you describe yourself, Freddie?
Dominican.
Goofy. I'm a silly man, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you do some comedy on the side,
Yeah.
and you
Comedy,
do some podcasting.
podcast,
Yeah, so he's actually got a YouTube channel as well. Go check him out, and it's just Freddie Valois, right?
Yep, just Freddie Valois. Yeah,
Just Freddie
relationship expert and astrophysicist. So just follow me on Instagram, guys. All right.
Exactly. And then we have Scott down here, who is a friend of ours as well. He does a lot of like AV work and that sort of thing. Just another entrepreneur and all around great guy. Just met him for the first time yesterday during Man Meal, and it's good to have you both.
Sean says, Freddie, that your podcasts are sick.
Oh.
So Freddie has a Fred Talk podcast on all the streaming, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check it
All
out,
of the
Fred
things.
Talk. And yours truly, I was on one of the early ones.
Early episodes. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Sean. Yeah.
So Fred's my Dominican brother from another mother, and he is what? Oh, I don't even know what your background is.
Carnival? Is that Italian?
Italian.
Yeah.
Italian.
all right.
My
Wasn't he
Italian
on the
brother
end?
for another mother. Actually, so Scott and I used to own a business together. We also used to be in the bar industry together. Freddie, if you guys know at the end, I always say bye. That comes
That's where
from
it
him.
came
He does
from,
it better.
yeah.
Give him one of those.
Bye.
That's where it comes from. So we're going to have fun. We'll talk a little bit of shop. We might shoot the shit a little bit. Bear with us. If you guys have questions for these guys, if you guys just want to shoot the shit with us, we'll just roll with it. What's up, Sony?
We also do have Adobe earnings today as well. So
Oh, yeah. So,
pretty important.
yeah. So after 4 o'clock, the bell will ring. We'll do the earnings reaction. Hopefully, Arfin's in the house.
You know he is.
Kyle, I would love for you to briefly explain crypto to me. I can't wrap my brain around buying something that doesn't even really exist. What exactly am I buying? Why is it worth more than all the FANG stocks? We have a crypto aficionado. I'm not going to say an expert,
Yeah.
but somebody who's really passionate about crypto, who's going to be coming on, who's actually, we found him on Fred Talk. He was a guest of Fred Talk on 2 episodes, and he's great. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He breaks it down in an easy, digestible manner. And I love him because what I've been saying, guys, and my issue with crypto and these, I get in trouble every time I say they're CrossFitters because they never give the bear case scenario. They always give the bull case and rosy skies and stuff like that. And the reality is it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah.
Where's that from?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, when you were a kid, I used to hold you up here.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what that's from?
Yeah, I know it's from.
I used to tell your mother.
Rocky.
Yeah, it's Rocky. Yeah.
This kid's going to be the best kid anybody ever knew. Sorry.
There's that Tracy Morgan coming back out.
Okay, all right.
Dude, Rocky
Yeah,
and Tracy
Denzel
Morgan
sounds
together.
like
That's
a-
a good. That's
When I try to do Denzel legit, it actually just sounds like Tracy Morgan trying to do Denzel.
Yeah, Tracy Morgan on training day. Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Shout out to somebody else. You guys don't know who this is. Lindsay Palucci. You don't remember the name, but she kind of ragged us and was trolling me.
Yeah.
But I'm going to shout out Lindsay Palucci and shout out to Nadia, who's a first-time watcher. I want to wish her a happy birthday. She had a happy birthday. She had
nice.
a birthday recently, and she's a Peloton fan. I stalked her. So we got a Peloton in the back. Nadia, if you need a Peloton, we got you.
Come on back here.
All right, so
awesome.
where do you want to go?
So let's just get Adobe out of the way. So Adobe has earnings today. Earnings per share 281, and so the reason why I'm optimistic about Adobe is because of DocuSign just 2 weeks ago came out with incredible earnings and it went absolutely nuts. So we take a look at the chart here and it's actually green on the day today. It's had a monster run essentially as a result of really DocuSign. And I think that this has been more or less of a sympathy play. You can see that DocuSign was When DocuSign numbers came out, Adobe was down here around $4.93. All it's done since has gone up, $150 a share, and then now has settled back down. So I do have some concerns here, Fat Man Zoom. And one of the big reasons is because it has run so much, and historically we've seen how like this has been a thing where it's running up in expectations of an earnings beat, and then sometimes it's a selling of the news. So I do think that that's probably the more likely scenario, unless for some reason they come out and really knock it out of the park beyond anybody's expectations. So I think what the actual play could be here is that maybe this settles back down around 525, which seems to be the support on the chart here.
Yeah, so what I'll say about Adobe, and for some reason as like a growth tech, would you say it's growth tech?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
Yeah, yeah.
So growth tech company, it doesn't really get talked about a lot, but I love this company. We brought this months ago. Last year, Q4, we talked about Adobe. Really, they were set up for COVID.
Yeah.
For stay at home, right?
Yeah.
Cloud-based years ago.
Cloud computing.
And you probably know this, Scott, because you deal with like software a lot. But years ago, Adobe went to like cloud services, and where you actually were forced to, you didn't have the option, you had to go to cloud services,
right.
And that was a move that happened years ago. So when COVID happened, they were perfectly in position to benefit off of that. And so I love that. We talk about, high margin revenue, recurring revenue model, high margin digital services. It's a solid company. I would say it's probably best in class. I don't know who you could say would be close to them, but they're known, they're best in class, enterprise software. I love them from earnings perspective. Fundamentally, they do look really good.
Yes.
When you look at other growth tech, they're reasonable. But earnings-wise, they typically beat. They almost always beat. They only have one miss I'm looking back 6 years, and I only see one quarter that missed. 281 is the earnings per share. I say they come in at 289. And I do think they beat. I think it's easy to say these guys beat. But like we always say, guys, what's really important is not necessarily if they beat revenue, if they beat earnings per share, what is the guidance? And as we've seen the trend this quarter is we're seeing increased guidance. So if we see increased guidance, then that should bode well for the company. But will it be too hot is really the question.
Yeah.
Fred, are you following? Sorry, bro.
You caught me. I zoned out that last few seconds. I was holding on.
He knew he was off camera, so but yeah, man, I think so too. I mean, you look at the way that tech's been moving, and everybody's been making this argument about how the stay-at-home stocks are no longer going to be a thing because everybody's getting back out, they're going back to work, yada yada yada. And what we saw from DocuSign is that couldn't be further from the truth. And we talk about how Zoom's coming out too. Their earnings are coming out next week or the week after, and so are you undressing yourself over there?
No, I didn't. I didn't realize my shirt was like way unbuttoned and it was tucked in, so it
like
looked
70s porn.
I look like No Maldonado over here. Sorry, my bad. I had to button up a little bit.
But anyways, so yeah, I think that DocuSign is going to be good. Either way, I think you're just going to be waiting for an opportunity to get Adobe. We like it as a stock just to own. So maybe just wait till after earnings, obviously, and see where this lands. I see Vinay in the house.
What's up, Vinay?
Talking about how many bulls are in the house. Not so long ago, it was all red bears. You want to tell them what that's about?
Yeah, man. So, guys, we got this crew that we're very proud of, but Chaos Crew. So if you're part of the Chaos Crew, it's $4.99 a month. You get a daily watch list. You get technical analysis. You get access to our public portfolios, alerts. But more importantly, you get to be a part of the community, which is in our Discord. And you can do all that for $4.99 a month. And for those of you that sign up on YouTube, you click that join button, you'll actually get a bear to start. And as you progress with us and you stay longer with us, you'll actually become a bull. We got different color bulls and bears. So it's sort of a nice little tag, little bonus.
Yeah, it's cool, man. We have some red bears in here, which means that they've been here for, I just see Jason Soares right there with a red bull. It means they've been with us for over a year.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Which is huge.
Yeah.
There's still one more level. It's a multicolored bull that's badass.
Yeah.
I believe that's 2 years. So we're not yet at 2 years, but that's going to be exciting when we get those out there.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. The loyalty within the community is awesome.
I have a question.
What's up?
The Bulls and the Bears. Can you explain that? Because they both seem like tough, formidable things. But is one better than the other? What are we?
Yeah. Bulls. So bullish is positive. Bearish is negative.
Yeah.
And so when you talk about the bull market, you're essentially saying that it's going up or you think it's going up. If I say I'm a bull case, like a stock, Apple, I'm bullish on Apple, that means I think it's going to do really well.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are very tough. I actually don't know the distinction on why they determined the bear, but I think, well, go ahead.
I mean, I was just gonna say I don't know where it originated from.
Yeah.
Okay.
But essentially, like, if you're bearish, lots of people, if they say that they're bearish, they'll end up usually shorting a stock, and we can get into that
Okay.
later. But usually that's how that ends up going. But or they just feel as if like the stock is going to make a downturn. There's not a whole lot of upside. That sort of thing.
Okay.
And the exact opposite if you're bullish on something.
Maybe it has to do with hibernation or something like.
Oh, I like that. I like
good
that.
idea.
And if you're just
Yeah,
bull
that's
rushing
possible.
something, you're just gonna.
Yeah.
I'm sure
blast
somebody
right
in our
through.
crew will search it.
Oh, yeah.
We got a new crew member. We
There
already
we
got
go.
one. Michael Brackney. Welcome to the crew, level 1.
Hell yeah.
There you go,
Got the
Mike.
little brown bear.
Love it.
You got no, we haven't. Bulls chase. Okay.
All right.
Red makes bulls angry. Yeah. Oh, that's a good point. So red is
Nice.
when a stock goes down. So like, yeah, maybe that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's why, like in the New York Stock Exchange, they have that bull with the that's out there.
The Merrill Lynch bull.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Good question. Bull got big balls. I swear to God, Snookeroo, that was in my mind. I just didn't want to say it, but you said it, so I'm repeating it. Anyways.
I still wouldn't fuck with a bear though. Like, I wouldn't want to fight either one. So
Yeah, exactly. Bear. I'm pro bear, so I was a little offended by that.
You look kind of like a
I
bear
feel
with
like
that
though, like
beard.
if there's like a big ass bull that's just rushing a bear, I don't know how a bear combats that.
Oh, that's a great one.
I mean,
Oh,
like
yeah, bull wins.
bull wins.
Bull wins against the bear.
Yeah.
Bears are.
what kind of bear? Like a Kodiak or like
grizzly.
A grizzly?
Okay, and then like a big ass fucking Angus, goddamn. I don't know.
What does the Chaos Crew think? Because I really can't. I can't call
We
this
need
one.
a poll.
I got money on
We
the
do.
bear.
And the fight, I got money on
And,
the
like,
bear.
and the bull's got the horns and shit. Like,
The thing
but
about this in bullfights, they have to they stick them with spears.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
takes like 6 to stick
Matadors,
'em.
yeah.
And it just matadors, and they'll just kind of slow them down. So bulls off adrenaline would fuck.
Bro, think about this. Have you ever seen a bear fight? Like a staged bear fight? No, because you would die.
No, there was a Leonardo DiCaprio movie. He survived.
that's true.
Yeah, but that's Leonardo DiCaprio. That's
true. He survives
he
everything.
survived with that Titanic too, didn't he?
Pretty son of a bitch.
bulls are horny. I like that.
Rose had enough room on that.
She did
That
have enough
door,
room. God damn
the
it.
floating door.
Yes.
Whatever that was. All right. We can talk a little bit of shop.
Yeah.
And we got our friend Scott here who asked us a question, and we thought we'd bring it to the channel. And I think you guys in comment land are going to be interested in this and probably give feedback as well. I guarantee there's going to be a bunch of comments coming in, but crew feel like throwing in your 2 cents. So you had said, Scott, you had like $10,000 to throw into the market, and you asked us where you should put it. Is that right?
Well, first, I don't even know where. Like, do you go on Amazon and buy stocks, or like how does that work? Where do I sign up somewhere?
Let's
Have you never heard of Robinhood in your entire life?
I've heard of it, but I just
Or like TD Ameritrade or any of those?
heard of it. Yeah, I mean, you hear, you see
you just
ads or you
download
hear
one of those
talk
apps.
about it. I
Yeah.
know there was like some drama with Robinhood a year or two ago, but like I've never like gone to their website and
just like you open a bank account, those are just brokers. Just think of them as banks to buy stocks.
Got it.
You just do that. So Robinhood's essentially a broker. So you put money in, you open an account, you put money in, it looks like a bank account. And the only difference is once that money's in, you can actually pick stocks to trade.
got it.
I might just make a trade and I'll show you on mine while we're here. But there's a couple questions I have. So the question is going to become, you got $10,000, where do you spend it? Now, this is not a channel with financial advice,
Yeah, right.
but this is my buddy. Is there like an exception to the rule?
Yes.
I'll tell you what I would do. You do whatever the hell you want to do, bro. So I have some questions. What's your risk tolerance? So can you stand like big swings, or are you more conservative as far as money's concerned? Like big losses?
Closer to the mic.
So
What's that? Oh,
So back in the day, I used to street race. Or there's no cops watching this show, are there? So I used to street race a lot. And if you would bet on the race, once you bet, that money's gone in your mind, right? Like you just have to know that, like, I'm willing to lose that. So like if I look at this, it's got to be the same thing. Like if I'm going to put this money into the market, it has to be money
Yeah.
that if I don't ever see it again, like that's okay. But hopefully,
Okay.
I'll get something back.
What's your time horizon? When do you need the money, like, to pull the money out? If you had gains, like, do you have a long time horizon? Would you want to pull it out sooner than later?
I feel like if this is the type of thing, like once I start, I'd probably continue to do this long term.
Okay, so you might add money to it?
Yeah,
Okay, so let's just say a longer time horizon.
sure.
All right, so I think the first thing is figuring out if you're investing or trading, and it sounds like you're going to invest. So you don't kind of set it and forget it. Like, you don't want to have to watch it every day or feel like you have to manage it.
Right.
We understand your risk tolerance. It sounds like you have a little bit of a higher risk tolerance, so you're okay with, you already understand that it might, it might go down a ton. It's okay. You're looking at the long term. You understand that you don't need to take it out. You don't have to take it out. And investing essentially is, instead of going in and out of stocks and trying to make money and then flip them and then buy a new stock, what you're trying to do with investing is you're just trying to add to it and just dollar cost average over time. Mm-hmm. So you just have sort of like the fluctuations of the market. You just have a better average over time that'll allow you to essentially just increase whatever money you're going to make off of it.
Yeah.
So I think those are the main considerations to determine what you should potentially get in. What we do is we have a public account, and it's similar. So we both started with $5,000, and I put 10% of my initial investment in every month. So I put $5,000 and then I add $500 every month. Okay. He does $5,000 and he adds 10% of his earnings a month. So
okay.
it's close.
But you keep adding to it.
But you keep adding to it.
I tithe to my
to
my trading account.
And so I'll let you start, and I'll say if you have any other questions or if you have your recommendation.
Do you want me to start with just like? Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So,
I want you to start
honestly,
with your recommendation, but if you have questions.
Yeah, I was going to say, honestly, I think that you asked all the important ones. I think at the end of the day, there's probably 3 stocks that I would buy. Apple, Amazon, Amazon, Google, and or Facebook. I mean, I know it's like all the fangs, and that's probably like the typical answer, but it's so true. I mean, we just talked about Apple the other day about their year-over-year return. Average is like 30-40%. So, I mean, you're making 30-40% on your money on average every single year. And as you continue to add to that, it just compounds. I mean, Apple's been doing it for 3+ decades, 4 decades. So, like, you just, that's something that I think is really safe. And if you have no idea how to invest, I mean, you just go with the stuff that you actually use every day. I mean, I'm sure that you use, I mean, I just saw you with your AirPods earlier. So, that kind of stuff is what you really kind of go after. And whatever makes sense to you. And we always say that, like, if don't invest in something that you don't understand. I think you probably have a pretty good idea of what Apple is and what they do and how they're growing.
Yeah, we've talked offline where I think if you got into the market, you'd really enjoy it because of just how you are. And I feel like the way you think and your business background, I feel like you would actually enjoy learning about the businesses. But I think the advice of things you believe in and you use is a great way to start for people. So if you love Nike, if they're best in class, Apple's best in class. Sorry, green bubble people. Apple's best in class. Nike's best in class, right? Thinking about Tesla. I love Tesla.
Yeah.
Like, those are the things. That's a great way to start. Diversification is always good. I think the biggest thing is just to figure out what you believe in, and you got to really silence the noise, because once people find out you have a lump sum of money that you're like, oh, you got into investing, they're going to be like, you should buy this, and half the time it's crap. Apple is not sexy to buy because it just kind of, it's incremental compound growth.
Yeah.
So it's little growth, little by little, but that shit adds up. And before you know it, 5 years from now, it's grown, 100% or 150%. And that's the problem, is people want the thing that's going to go up 40% in a day, but that thing could go down 60% the next day.
It's like drafting an offensive tackle in the first round. Like, it's not a sexy pick, but it's going to pay dividends long
I like
term.
that.
Nice. Apple is the left tackle.
There you go.
Okay.
It's absolutely the left tackle.
Yeah.
So can you invest in China? Because I see them really going up.
Ooh, that's
Like
a
a
good
whole
question.
country?
Right? Yeah, like a whole country.
You can. You can. Yeah. So there's
How much of China can I get for 10 grand?
but yeah, you actually can. So you can buy their currency, all that stuff.
I just bought one stock I'm bullish on that's based in China is Alibaba, which is the Amazon of China. Now, I have some other feelings around it, but I just actually entered into a position. We've talked about it on the channel. That's one for China exposure that I have.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you can invest places all over the world. And that's a good diversification strategy, is not just diversifying industries, but diversifying in different regions of the world as you grow your portfolio and you have more money. That's something to consider.
Listen, man, nobody who's watching gives a fuck about Apple. All they want him to do is buy Drive Shack. That's literally all I'm seeing right now. That Sean says Drive Shack.
Bro, it's $3.60 a share. You know how many shares you can
I
get
got
with
Snookeroo that
$10,000?
says Drive Shack. I mean, yeah. So everybody in the crew knows that's one of our favorites.
What
But
about
yeah.
Clove, people?
Clove too? I've seen some Clover on here as well. Charge Point.
What should Scott buy? Top 3. List your top 3. Which one's
Yeah.
Scott?
Put it in the
buy?
chat.
Spend my money, everybody.
You gonna buy it? You gonna buy it? Penn would be a good one.
Penn would be a good one, especially where it's at right now. Shit.
Penn National. Are you a big fan of Barstool or no?
Yeah.
Some Penn owns.
I don't understand the whole pizza thing though. Like the one slice.
People
one
love
bite,
it, man.
whatever is. Like I don't get it.
That's
First of
not
all, he
like
says
a-
one bite and then he takes 5 or
One bite.
6 of them.
Everybody knows the rules. That's outside of their model. I think that's like a fringe marketing benefit.
Yes.
That's not. They do that for fun.
Yeah.
That was an accident.
Yeah.
But I have that app, and he is spot on. His rankings are spot on.
Yeah.
In New York, John's of Bleecker Street is one of his highest ranked pizza places. I think he gave it like a 9.3 or something. It is the best pizza I've had. Every time I go to New York City, I get that pizza. He's
Really?
on point.
There's an app for the pizza thing.
Yeah.
Can I invest in that app?
Oh yeah, boy.
Some people are saying Snap, Square. These are all pretty good ones.
Snap is Snapchat.
Yeah. Airbnb, which that I love.
love
That's
Airbnb.
one of my top 3.
What are your top 3? Penn, let me guess. Penn, Airbnb. I don't know what the third one
right
would
now,
be.
Spirit Air Systems.
Oh, Spirit Air Systems. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Those are your highest conviction?
Right now.
In that
yeah.
order?
Yep.
Penn, Airbnb?
What's up with AMC? I hear a lot about AMC lately.
Oh God.
Sorry, I don't mean to derail the.
No, that's fine. We're about to get a lot of hate comments. So AMC,
The new guy.
essentially what happened with them was that, they got beaten down during the pandemic and so they've started to reopen and what have you, but they've went into a ton of debt. They have a lot of backed up rent that they still have to pay and all that good stuff. So there's these short sellers that we were just talking about, bearish and bullish. These short sellers, they sell shares directly into the market, almost as if you were to buy. So if you're going to short something, you're expecting the stock to go down. You're going to make money when it goes down. And so there was an insane amount of institutions and big money that came in and shorted the stock, thinking that it was going to go bankrupt. And really, they kind of were on their last leg. And then you had these people on Reddit that essentially saw this happening and were like, we think we could, basically push them out, push the short sellers out. So there was just this whole crowd of people like you and me went in and bought up AMC and squeezed these short sellers out to the point to where it just went parabolic. I mean, it went from like $5 to $70 almost. And so it just went nuts. And so that's what's called a short squeeze when, the short sellers have to buy those shares then because they sold them directly into the market. So they have to buy them. So it almost accelerates the buying pressure. So as people are buying, expecting it to go up, these people have to buy it to cover their short positions. So it's like it just super compounds the buying pressure, which causes the stock to just skyrocket.
All right. Freddie, go ahead and repeat that back to Scott.
I know. I was trying to.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Freddie. Tell us in 60 seconds or less.
They predicted it was going to go down, and they were wrong. And then they're like, oh, shit. And then they're trying to buy while everyone else is buying while it's low, so it shoots it up, right?
Exactly.
See, he got it.
Let me tell you, Scott, here's the answer to your question. Don't worry about it. Don't matter. Move on.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
But that's
Yeah.
what happened.
And people that have FOMO and are trying to get rich quick are jumping in it. And that's the problem with
But at this point, it's already high, right? Like, is it?
Yes.
Like, it's probably a bubble or something.
The common sense. That is common sense, bro.
And people that have homo slide in my DMs.
Wow, that's a left turn. I think this guy has the wish stop.
Hey guys, on that note, make sure you like and subscribe.
Yes.
Hit that like
Please
button.
do
How
that.
many people we got in the house, Brad?
Please do that. We got 184 of you guys in here. By the way, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of your afternoon. Thanks for just hanging out with us and Freddie and Scott. It's been fun. I'm loving it so far. So yeah, give us a thumbs up if you guys are enjoying it. If you want them back.
So 1 minute till the bell. Actually, the bell just closed. Did Palantir go off? I see people throwing around Palantir. Did they go off or something?
I don't know. Let me see. I can check. Palantir. AMC's up 10% today. Palantir's flat on the day. There's not much going on. The market is closed, so I'll go ahead and we'll take a look at Adobe. I don't know if Arfin's in here or not. Arfin, if you're in here, let me know. But right now, in after hours trading, Adobe isn't. It looks like it's starting to move. So let's see here. We'll see if the earnings numbers come in or if they just came in right at the close. Right now, it's a little bit all over the place. Adobe now trading down 1%. Yeah, I just looked at, sorry, PW Coaching. So I just looked at the after hours. After hours, it was flat. But yeah, it did have a good day. Actually, up over that, Palantir up over that resistance at 25. Are you catching up? Are you keeping up, Freddie?
Once I start looking at the graphs is when I'm out. But then I was looking at the stream deck and stuff.
Sorry, I
know.
I wanted to. I love me some Freddie, but he's definitely the squirrel we're talking about, like the dog with the squirrel, like squirrel.
Oh, all day.
Yeah.
Listen, I didn't give my answer, but I would say you should buy 4 stocks, 2,500 a piece. Okay, allocate 2,500 a piece each stock, and then split that in half. So pick your 4 stocks, and let's say that it's. I would say Penn. I do love Penn. I would say Penn. You really like Apple. I would say pick a car because you're really into cars. And then, Amazon. Oh, no, because that's not 2,500. You can't do Amazon.
Yeah.
Penn, Apple, Amazon. I would say Airbnb or an airline.
Why can't you do Amazon?
It's $3,300 a share. So, I mean, you could do that one.
And then just go a little bit less on the others.
So it's 2,500 and then split into 2. So buy in one batch at $12.50 and then add to it and double down on it. So
Kyle Ziegler says 2,500 in DS.
In Drive Shack.
He just said
you could do one of those because that just kind of aligned with our philosophy. We say 25%. If you do speculative stocks, 25%. So one of those, you can be a little more aggressive.
Yeah.
But I think Penn would be. Would you consider Penn speculative or no?
Penn? No.
Okay.
Penn's been around for a long time. Yeah.
Drive Shack would be a great one.
Drive Shack would be,
Or Clover.
Yeah.
So pick 4 stocks, 2,500 each, call it a day, and then add $1,000 a month, and you're straight.
Some good diversification.
There you go, baby. What's my cut?
What if I lose?
Oh, I like this. Somebody, Anthony Costa said 25% in Ethereum.
You asked about crypto.
That's a good. That's a good one.
I like
think.
that. I like that.
If I picked a crypto, you guys already know it would be Ethereum.
Yeah.
But no.
Why?
Great question. So the use case. So I think the question is, especially I buy it as a hedge, so I'm not deep into crypto, and I don't want to guess on what the next one is. It's Bitcoin or Ethereum. I think that's really the question for me. Bitcoin to me is you're just banking on people, on the hype continuing and people's perceived value of it continuing. And the case behind it is really there's a limited supply, so more people are going to continue to want it. And I understand that argument, but that's reliant on too many factors that I'm out who knows how they're going to shift, right?
Seems
Sentiment
so
behind it.
intangible.
Yeah. Where Ethereum actually has use cases. Ethereum is something that can grow, to me, I see the world using Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
And so whether we talk about NFTs, whether we talk about smart contracts in the future, I can see a world in that and where that makes sense. And so for something I purchase, I want something that people can adopt it for, to use as something. So when I say use cases, you can use it as something it's just, there's only 21 million or however many million coins, and so they're going to run out, and so people are going to want to pay more. I don't love that as why I'm buying Bitcoin. That doesn't I don't like that argument.
Yeah.
So just to catch you guys up, Adobe still hasn't really moved all that much. I'm not sure the numbers have been out, but it's been kind of sporadic. It looks like it's pretty typical after hours
I'll
trading.
jump on Twitter.
Right now, it's pretty much flat after hours, so nothing really going on just yet. But I do see an interesting comment from Rudy Brown. It says, did this recently as a new long-term account. I bought NVIDIA, Microsoft, Facebook, Disney. That's such a good one.
Dude.
Disney's such a good one. Apple, and he's just added Depend. So the reason that I caught my eyes because I saw NVIDIA. And we were just talking about NVIDIA earlier. It went up to what did we say, 750?
750, yeah.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Special.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, that's part of the Fat Man Zoom
Portfolio.
Yeah, portfolio, and so I mean that thing's just gone absolutely crazy. I wonder what NVIDIA is going to do after the split, though. I'm curious to see if it follows.
It's going to pull back.
Yeah. Oh, holy shit!
Adobe goes off.
Yeah, Adobe is starting to move here now at 561.
I got the numbers.
About ready to go.
So remember, estimates were 281. They beat. They came in at 303. No surprise. Revenue they beat. 3.73 billion was the estimate. They came in at 3.8.
Yeah.
No word on guidance yet, but they had to increase guidance.
Yeah.
And guidance is just like the outlook of the company, like whatever they're forecasting for revenue in the future.
Yeah.
If they increase it, obviously, like investors are going to be happy, scooping up, whatever.
Arfin said, so Freddie, the numbers for Adobe are.
They're what?
Somebody was just talking directly. Arfin was talking directly to you. We have a guy that's in our chat, in our community that goes out and finds the earnings numbers every time we have earnings calls. Yeah. So he was just saying, what's up?
He's saying they're up?
He's saying, what's
up to you? Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up, Arfin?
You got a fan.
Yeah,
Our
already.
fan.
Yeah.
That was so cheesy. that was so damn cheesy.
He's not going to forgive you for that one.
Freddie, here you go. Hey, read this. This is from Arfin. I want you to read it. It's the last comment. Just read what it says.
Just from Arfin.
On the right. Look on the right-hand side.
Oh.
You see Arfin? See, said here, Freddie?
Oh, Adobe sees Q3 adjective.
Adjusted.
Okay, cool.
That was a good one, though. Adjective.
Environmental protection services about $3 versus $2.89. Established sales or estimate. That's estimate. All right. About 3.88 billion versus 3.88 billion estimate.
What is EPS again?
Environmental protection services.
Yes, correct.
Here we go.
I love that.
Freddie Malloy, ladies and
That
gentlemen.
was hilarious. That was hilarious.
What is EPS though?
Earnings per share.
Earnings per share.
Okay.
You were so damn close.
Almost had it.
I'm
Almost
getting better
had
at the graph too. I don't zone out when I look at it. So
Yeah. Right now, Adobe is continuing to climb here. It's
Is
up
there
over
a boner
2.
candle? Can
Yes,
you see a boner
there
candle?
is a boner
Show
candle.
Freddie a boner candle.
Right here, right here.
when
can
he
see
said that, I saw it.
Yeah.
Why is it going up after hours?
Because so you can trade after hours. Most brokerages
Yeah, where
allow
are
you
the
to
trolls?
trade after the market closes at 4 o'clock. So what's happening is that people are looking at the earnings and find more value into the stock because of maybe their outlook's great or what have you. But that's why the stock's going up, because they're buying it up.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, I mean, Adobe right now it's up 2.5%. Looks like it was up as high as 3. 568 was the highest. I think that's all-time highs for Adobe. Let me see. I think 561 was it. Yeah, 561.36 was all-time highs. So right now it is well above that in after-hours trading. Looks pretty awesome.
Let me see. I got a couple notes here from the earnings call, the highlights. We got the earnings per share. We got the revenue. 25% year-over-year growth in digital media. Creative revenue up 24%. Cloud services up 30%. Pretty good. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't say those blow it out of the water, but pretty good.
I mean, for investors and analysts saying that the growing was going to slow substantially or come to a screeching halt, that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. Still nothing on guidance, but that's all right.
That's all right. So I actually wanted to talk to you guys about this and get a real world perspective, because we've talked about how, Christian and I, or Fat Man Zoom and I, sorry, we'll use your legal name.
Using my government name on YouTube.
So we talk about how we don't think remote work is going anywhere, and you're in healthcare, and you're in the AV business, but I'm sure you probably have run across this. I don't know if maybe I know you do a lot of commercial stuff, but just from the private side of things too. Like, are you seeing just in the real world people either going back to work or they just staying at home and working from home, and that's just going to be their thing? I mean, do you see people going back?
I feel like there's got to be companies that have to bring some of their staff back, but I think it's going to be a lot more, whether it's flexible, maybe you work from home a couple days of the week and you're in the office a couple days, or I think it's here to stay.
Yeah.
I don't think our work life will ever go back to the way it used to be pre-COVID, but I think it'll be somewhere, I don't want to say meet in the middle, but
Yeah. We were talking about that because, I mean, we think that it's probably going to be more of like a hybrid approach where, like, most people will stay at home probably 3 to 4 days a week and maybe have to come in for meetings or whatever like that. But
right.
I mean, that's why we think like Adobe, I mean, they're still continuing to grow, and they cater to businesses that, are going to need their services for those who are working from home and all that good stuff. Cybersecurity is a big one. We like CrowdStrike as well. And so, yeah.
I want to do something fun. Do you want to answer that? Sorry, Freddie, go ahead.
Oh, no, I agree with everything. I think there's a lean towards it not going back to normal. And then also there's companies that are opening up and employees are not going back to the office.
Right.
So that's all. Yeah. So I would lean towards that as well.
Yeah, man, I worry for commercial real estate at this point.
I want to have a little fun.
Let's do it.
It's Sean's idea, and it's good. This is for fun. This is not for real. None of us are financial experts, and these two do not currently invest or trade.
By the way,
this is for fun.
Before you get into that, Sean, do you know he's 15 years old?
No.
Yeah, he's a 15-year-old investor that's just huge fan.
Good for
I'm
him.
still having
Shout
wet
out to
dreams
Sean.
that he's investing. Good for you, brother.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Hey, I'm 35 and I don't invest. Sean's way better than me.
So what we're going to do is he wants more commentary on what's happening with these two guys, what's happening and their thoughts on stocks. I want to pull up. I'm going to throw you some stocks.
Okay.
So Scott will look at my chart. Freddie will look at your chart.
Yes.
And so as if you were Brad, Freddie, I'd want you to commentate on this stock. So I'm going to throw him a stock, TTCF. And you're going to look at the stock and you're going to say, all right, here's what's going on with the chart. And then you're going to say, is this a buy or a sell? And I want you to be confident in this. All right, brother?
Hold on. Let me pull up the daily chart. So each candle, just so you know, represents 1 day of trading.
Don't tell him shit.
Each can't. All right.
Just he needs something.
All right. Hold on. All right. What's the time frame on this?
So each one of these is a day.
Is
Where
it
did
day?
it
Okay,
start?
cool. All right. I see the candle thing now.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
the bottom left should be like the month. Like
Yeah.
you should see the
So there you
months.
All right. So
He's tattooed chef.
Tattooed Chef. I was going to make up a company name for that. I see it now. I'd be like titties and that. All right. So I think this company has put up a really good wave. Okay.
Good wave. It's a wave pattern. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's a because the universe is expressed in waves. Everything about it, right? So, Tattooed Chef, they're doing really good over here. Not too hot over here, but they did better. So there's improvement, guys. All right. Now, at the end of the day, like at the end of the thing over here,
today's
yeah. At today, compared to when they started, they're doing about the same. So they've been on a ride, but everything's the same.
Buy or sell? You buying this or you selling
Oh
it?
shit!
Do you
That's
know,
all right.
Do you know who Tattooed Chef is? What they do?
Tell me what they do real quick.
So it's like Beyond Meat. So like they do like it's not
Oh, buy.
Alternative meat,
alternative
Buy.
products,
Yeah.
food products.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one
got that
we have
cauliflower
I'm gonna show you
pizza,
this
man.
one. And guys, feel free to throw this out. PW Coaching called this one out. If you guys want to throw out stocks you want these guys to review for you, we'd be more than happy to do it. The next one is NKLA, Nikola. So this is the chart for Nikola.
We
The
just
reason
gotta
why-
find
this
the
is when it went
shittiest
public, so we have no information beyond that.
Is that the cough drop?
And he said every candle, so whether it's red or green, that's a
Yeah.
So this is Nikola.
Yeah. Okay, so what we have here is a picture of a roller coaster, and so, in the beginning the thing like ratchets you up and up and up and up, and it went really high, and then this thing just you go down. And it was fun. And everybody had their arms up, and we're doing all of this, and now it
Well, they had their
tanked, and
arms
it's-
up, all right.
It's just down there, and I don't think it's really doing much. It looks like it came up a little bit over the past few weeks, but it's just chilling. So on one hand, the stock is pretty low. You could buy, and there's a chance it may go up again. But who is Nikola?
So it's EV car company. So it's like basically they wanted to compete against Tesla.
Gotcha.
So Nikola
Yeah, they got their
Tesla,
ass kicked.
Yes, they did.
Buy or sell. You buy and you sell it.
I'm selling that. Wait till they put a vehicle out.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I wanted.
Is that it? Is that it?
Scott, you're hired. You're hired, Scott.
They have no product.
They don't. They have posters, and that's about it.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Okay. Square, SQ, ticker symbol.
All right. So Square, Freddie, I'm going to zoom this out a little bit so you can get a whole.
Square's the pay service, right?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot more of those today, and the way this is coasting up.
Now, I want you to give us real good commentary as if you were on CNBC. Freddie the expert. Freddie sunglasses. We have Freddie sunglasses.
Yeah.
All right. So this has been coasting up, just gradually and nice. This is for the investor that's a little bit more conservative. And you're seeing Square payment all over the place. So I would buy more Square if I was smart.
This is not financial advice, people, but Freddie sunglasses says buy. And then DM. All right, you got this one. Oh, I don't want to give you this one. After this, we'll do NNDM. I'm going to give you.
They can't hear you.
I'm going to give you Clover.
Ooh.
What is Clover?
Clover is a health company.
I've heard
Medicare Advantage. So they're digital health care focused on Medicare.
Okay.
Okay.
God, you're going to show them this chart.
Who's paying for that? The government?
Yeah. So it could be subsidized.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Where is it at? It's here somewhere. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go.
Wow.
So
That's that boner thing you're talking about, right?
boner,
This
that
thing
is
took some
exactly a
Viagra. This thing is on Viagra right now.
All right, like you mean it. Say it like you mean it. What do you got for us?
So, I mean, it looks like the company.
DJ Trainwreck. That's actually his DJ name. DJ Trainwreck. What do you got for us on Clover?
So it looks like Clover was just, they came in the market. They didn't really do a whole lot. They had a little a blip, a good few weeks there, and then all of a sudden they took a little blue pill, and I don't know what happened, but they shot way up. They came back down a little bit, and actually, I'm almost back down to their sort of baseline where they've been. I don't know what caused them to go up, but if that's something that seems repeatable or tangible, then there's a chance they'd do that again.
Now the question is then, did they blow their load, or is there more room for Clover?
So do they have round 2 in them? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, are we running it back?
What's the recoil time?
Are we
on
running
that?
it back? Are they a 20-year-old or are they a 40-year-old? You tell me, Brian.
Are you getting a cab or are they spending the night?
Right. So this is digital healthcare for Medicare.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just feel like historically, like these government programs, their technology has been lacking,
Shitty.
like decades behind, right? So if this company is looking to actually revolutionize that, then I think they're probably onto something here, and that might be one worth jumping into.
Okay.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I like that.
What
This
was
is
their
like my biggest
metaphorical
fan.
blue pill? Like, what caused them to?
Three words. Wall Street bets.
Well, it's Reddit.
Oh, damn.
But here's the difference. It was like one of my highest conviction stocks. We were like really bullish on
Yep.
Clover.
Yeah.
We were really bullish on Clover. Now, the real thing is, why did they have this dip? So do you have the chart up, Brad?
Yeah.
So if you look at the end of 2021, so you have a move going into 2020. In January of 2021, it goes down. There's this fucking company, pardon my language, called Hindenburg. We call them Hindenturd. They literally go out to find stocks and like basically run smear campaigns. So they'll short the stock. Remember, when you short, you want the stock to go down. So they'll run smear campaigns, PR, and those stock will go down and they'll make money.
Yep.
So all they do is shit on stocks and shit on companies. They try to do it with Tesla. And so Clover was in the middle of that.
Wow.
Where they picked on Clover. And so we became bullish because we read it.
Yeah.
And it was BS. And we're like,
yeah,
this isn't legit. So we bought it down here. And then it came back up when Reddit got a hold of it and was like, they recognized, think about, there's so many businesses out there. Like a lot of businesses are just missed. So they got a hold of it and they realized that it was BS, and so they pushed it up. So
Yeah.
So it looks like it shot up to 28.85, but
Yeah.
it didn't last. That was for one day, and then it started coming back down.
Yep.
Is that what we can expect AMC to do?
I'll show you the chart. It actually did do that. and then
AMC
it had
did do that.
another
Yeah,
run. Yeah, so because when it moves up, people are then like people that got it at $8 are like, it's at 28. Let me sell.
Yeah.
So people start taking profits.
Yeah.
So you always see it's called a retracement. It'll pull back a little bit, and then hopefully it's got another run up.
Yeah, my first buy on Clover was 665.
Oh yeah.
And
Like
then it went
this was one that ran
crazy.
ran up and then pulled back, kind of steadily. It's a trend, a little bit of an uptrend.
Yeah, so this is what
And then
AMC
it
did.
ran down.
And they
Yeah.
ran up again.
Yep.
Yeah. Now the question is this pullback about 50%? We're trying to see, will this run back up over 72, or is it now the beginning of a downtrend going down?
Yeah.
What do you got, Freddie?
Oh, nothing.
Oh,
I was
you were
positioning my elbow.
Maybe do one more for Freddie.
What do we got? Let's do a good one. Give me a good one.
Ooh. I'll give you a couple. You pick which one you want.
All right.
Sundial, CGC, or CCIV,
Ooh, okay.
or Hertz.
Or, God, I'm not going to do Hertz. Let's do CCIV.
CCIV. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do this. So,
Churchill Capital Corp.
yeah. So just to give you perspective, this is a company that also has an electric vehicle, and they actually produced one, unlike Nikola.
Well, where's it
They
at?
haven't sold any yet. But
Why?
Because they're still working on that.
But they have a product.
Yes, they have a product.
No. No. I need to see a car on the streets. I need to see women looking at the car. I need to see, I need to see heads turning before your electric vehicle. Yeah.
Wait, so you're saying your due diligence is you're going to go out in the street and you're going to watch women as the car goes by?
Oh yeah, women run the world indirectly.
That's a fair point.
That's I mean,
Elaborate on
Hey,
that.
listen, Beyonce said it.
Yeah, she called it.
She did.
She did call it.
How'd she call it?
Who run the world?
Around the world.
Girls.
Girls.
That's what you say. So women run the world indirectly.
Indirectly, yeah.
Just elaborate on that a little bit.
R. Kelly and where is this going? Oh my God!
Holy shit.
R. Kelly and Jay-Z got together a while back and they made an album, Best of Both Worlds. And one of the songs on there was The Power of the PUSSY. It's why every motherfucker in the world dress fly. It's what and it just
That's true.
Yeah.
and a Tesla. I've been in sitting shotgun.
Yeah.
And I've seen it's like, oh shit. But a lot of times guys are looking at the car too, so that can be
That's
confusing.
an added bonus, though.
Yeah.
That's an added bonus.
Yeah, but that's
So
it's
you
from that
get-
song. I'm like, that's when I really started thinking about it. And it's like, a lot of guys, especially if you're not, enlightened, I guess, you're trying to do everything to please a woman.
Or
And then-
or get chicks.
Or get chicks, yeah. But the real thing is like just go out and have fun, and then they'll come to you. So that's a little bit of relationship advice.
I appreciate that,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, you guys getting extra nuggets. How many people we got in the house?
We got 183 of you guys in here, which is awesome. We totally went off the rails with Adobe, but Adobe is still sitting at 2.5%, so it hasn't done much else. But I can't believe it's green. I'm very surprised to see it's green.
Apparently there are Lucids on the road in North Cali.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't see.
nice.
I didn't hear that they actually sold any. I mean, I know that they're around, but like actually sold.
On the road testing them or
with
on the
titles
road?
and everything?
I don't know. Arthur
Registrations,
said,
all that?
Best episode ever.
I like
Do
that.
you guys have any questions for Ready,
Jesus.
Freddie, and Scott? I mean, you're not going to have them here for a very long time. Yeah, definitely hit the like button, guys. So throw any questions you have in there for any guys. It could be funny, it could be serious, it could be stock market related or non. If you want relationship advice,
This is your man.
this
right?
is your man.
He's got his own dating show. He's
If
got
you
a
have
dating
questions
show.
about car companies, I think you can ask Scott, especially if it has to do with the Lightning. Isn't there a new Lightning coming out?
There is.
There is
Yeah.
electric lightning.
Yeah, we
You
talked
used
about
to,
that.
You used to have a Lightning back in the day, right?
yeah.
Wasn't that your
Just
favorite
got-
car?
2003, 04.
See,
yeah.
yeah.
Wasn't that your favorite
Supercharged
car?
5.4 liter Triton engine.
Yep.
You know, I said all of that, and here's what the look I got from Christian.
Yeah.
Literally no response. And I was like, man, you just really let me down. But so I actually showed like the
He
Fast
had
and
a
the Furious
super
truck.
Yeah.
And I was like,
that's
look at
what it
this,
was.
man.
Mine
He
was
was like,
light.
and he was just like, whatever.
Yeah. No,
I'm with Christian on the response. I'm like, cool. Like,
and
Yes.
the new electric one, like I get you the name lightning, electricity, whatever, but it's nothing like the original. It's not
No.
even a performance truck. Like it should be a performance based truck if you're going to use that name, and you can do that with an electric truck. Like
Yeah.
it can be fast,
Right.
right? But
Yeah.
they just it's just another F-150 work truck. So
I agree, man. Like that was the same thing they did with the Mustang. Like the Mustang
Good
Mach-E.
questions.
yeah,
Some
the electric-
bullshit.
Yeah, it's like a
Makes
station
no-
wagon.
make it
Why-
its own car.
Yep.
Don't call it a Mustang.
Yeah.
I got some good questions.
What you got?
So Sean is actually 16.
Oh, sorry.
Happy birthday if that just happened. Where do I start? I'll start with. All right. Thanks for the birthday wishes, guys. I do appreciate it. This is for you, Scott. I love cars. Tell me, BMW or Porsche are your favorite brands?
Are you asking, are they my favorite brands, or
Yeah,
which of
he's
those
like,
two?
you must say. So, what are your favorite brands of cars? And if you had to pick between a BMW or a Porsche,
I feel like every douchebag drives a BMW. I
Yes.
mean, that's just they're both German cars. Nothing wrong with them. Like the M
what's your dream car?
Shelby Cobra.
Oh, you're Nicolas
67
Cage.
Shelby Cobra. Yeah, I'll probably
Gone in
just.
60 seconds.
Well, you can get you can buy a kit car. I want to
Build it
eventually I want
yourself.
to build my own.
Yeah.
So like maybe if I make some money on this stock market, I can afford one or something. But yeah, that would be it. And like so BMW or Porsche, honestly, if I were to get either one, it would probably be a classic one. I mean, if you're looking for like an everyday driver and you had to pick one of those, it's going to be a BMW. I think like a 3 Series or something you can drive every day. But in terms of a performance car, I mean, I don't know. I would look like a classic 911.
Hell yeah.
Freddie.
my dad had one of those, and
Freddie.
then the government seized it when they arrested him for trafficking cocaine.
That's a true. This is
Yeah,
true.
it's true. Yeah,
This
yeah.
is
He had a
true.
really
Is it
nice
really?
one. Yeah, yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he did 18
I did not
years.
know that.
Oh damn!
What?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh
that's
my
a joke.
god.
And
you
my
ever see-
stepdad is now a retired NYPD officer, right? Isn't it crazy?
Did you-
Damn.
So
Did I
your
ever
mom
see-
set him up.
That's right.
Possibly.
That's right. My stepmom arrested her own brother twice.
Oh, that's cool.
She's an FBI agent. She tracked him down and arrested him twice.
Did-
Drugs too. But
Did
yeah.
I ever send you the
Wow.
Chris Stefano stand up where he talks about his dad, like 9/11?
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
that's
day
a
of
great
the-
story.
And he said the day his dad lost God. He's like, I don't know, but he was in jail, so I'm guessing it was a shower incident.
I love his motive for threatening the teacher for suspending
Yeah.
his son. He was like, he's like, I'll do time in prison. Those are all my friends are. He's like, I just don't want to hear his mother's mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like any guy could be like, I see where he's coming from.
Exactly.
He closed the door.
Yeah. The judge is a male. He's like, okay, I get it. Yeah, that makes sense.
And, oh my God! All right, so this one's for you. This is a good one. Sean has good questions. I got to keep asking him. Life advice for a 16-year-old.
Oh man, this is one for Freddie.
Freddie.
Well, you're already doing the best
make
thing you
the
could
most
do
of
by
his life.
investing, right? And being like financially.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but forget about money.
All right.
Life, Nuggets, baby. You've been talking. You've been out there. You've been in the thick.
Yeah. Find your purpose, I guess, is like number one. Because finding a purpose, I think, is the most fun thing you could do.
Yeah.
And once you do that, you go back to the last thing I said, where you're having fun, you're doing your own thing, finding your purpose. And if you're looking for a girl, it's like this primal thing that you can feel it. There's an energy coming off of you
Really?
when you're going for like your higher purpose, and people around that notice you. So that's probably like 30,000 foot
like that.
best advice, I think.
That's good advice.
I think to play off of that, find your purpose. If you do something you love, you'll never work a day in your life,
Yep.
right? Like if you really want to think about what should I do, where do I want to be? Like if you were, independently wealthy, you had whatever, millions of dollars, like money was not an object, what would you do every day with your life, whatever that might be? If it's investing, if it's day trading, then that's what you should try to make your career.
Yeah.
Anthony Costa gave a good piece of advice.
I was just about to say that.
Don't fall asleep with your shoes on in a college party.
Yes. This is the most solid advice you could ever
That's
give.
pretty good.
Yeah, you'll get a penis drawn on your face.
Exactly. Take the shoes off immediately if you know you're partying.
Yeah, he looks like Don Fran's younger brother. Who's that?
Oh, he
dude,
does.
he does.
Yeah, he
does.
could.
Can we pull him
I
up?
think more like a.
Maybe older brother.
Does he look more like Don Fran's brother or Michael Phelps' cousin?
No, definitely Don Fran. I'm going Don Fran on
Like
this.
someone tried to draw Michael Phelps from memory.
That's hilarious.
Oh, one thing too, as you get older, try new things, because a lot of men I've noticed fall into a trap where they don't want to try new things as they get older because
Yeah.
they built this like fucking thing about them.
Yeah.
Just Well, don't be afraid to fail. Like, I don't know. I feel like if you stop trying new things, you become calloused and it becomes harder as you get older.
Yeah.
Do you think
100%
everybody
agree with that.
should try stand-up once in their life?
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
For sure.
A lot of stand-ups will disagree with that, but a lot of stand-ups are, yeah.
I gotta ask Freddie one more question, then we could roll out. Should we ask, or I don't know, not ask you the question, but should we ask the people and poll them? Would they rather do the cheese ball game or the cocaine and the butt crack game?
Absolutely.
We'll save that for another episode.
Gay chicken.
Yeah.
Don't forget about
gay chicken. Yeah, there's
chickens.
a bunch of
Gay chicken was a good one.
live a life.
Eyes open.
Oh, man, that's going to do it for us, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out and allowing us. Honestly, we did this for us, but we appreciate you guys just watching this afternoon and hanging out with us and supporting us and all that good stuff. So if you hit the like button on the way out.
They said Walmart brand Michael Phelps. I know what I said. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh, my God.
Costco Michael Phelps.
That being said, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. As always, we'll see you all before the bell. And in this case, we'll see you Sunday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you go watch Freddie as well. He has a YouTube channel. Go check him out on IG too. And TikTok, he's crushing it. So if you guys are big into TikTok, he's got some hilarious stuff on there. So make sure you go follow him. You want anybody to follow you
No.
on any of your stuff? I didn't think so. I just wanted to open the door for you, so I appreciate it. But anyways, guys, thanks so much for hanging out. That's going to do it for us. We'll see you Sunday.
Bye.
Sunday, 8:30.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.
That was fun.
Did not kick it over to me.